Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to walk you through organizing your research. So at this point in the research process, you should have completed your source cards and note cards. So you should have at least 5 sources and at least 25 note cards. In this video I'm going to walk you through a best practice of how to organize that research to set you up to complete your outline. Okay, so do this step first before going on to your outline. Okay, let's revisit the prompt. So your task was to choose a religion and conduct research to discover history and details about the origins of the religion, beliefs and common practices of the religion, and 2 examples of how this religion has impacted culture. Okay, so I'm going to take us out of this mode, whatever, presenter mode, and I'm going to show you how I have this set up. So all of these slides are just my digital note cards and source cards, okay? So what I did is I added 3 new slides, and you can even add more if you want to break down these aspects of the prompt even further. But for the sake of this example, I took just these 3 bullet points of the research prompt, and I copied and pasted them onto their own slide, okay? As I mentioned earlier, these tasks are going to become the sections of your paper. So they should have driven your research. They should have guided your research and your note-taking on your note cards. And they should set you up to now go move around your research to organize your paper and get it ready for outlining, okay? So what you're gonna do now, once you have the sections set up in a slide, you're just gonna start going through your note cards and literally dragging them around to where they need to go. So if you followed instructions and included a short blurb about what each note card was about, that is going to help this process be super easy, okay? So this note card is about history. So I'm going to drag it underneath my history section. This note card is also about history. I'm going to drag it under my history section. This note card is about practices. I'm going to drag it under my practice section. Also about practices under my practice section. And this is a belief. So that's also this section, okay? The order they are dropped in under each section, you'll soon go in, and that'll kind of be part of the outlining process, those getting organized. But for now, just drag and drop them underneath each of these sections, okay? Then you go to your next source. This is about culture. Cool. I'm going to drop it underneath my culture section. This is about culture also. I'm going to drop it underneath my culture section. This note card is also about culture. I'm going to drop it underneath my culture section. This note card is about a practice. I'm going to drop it underneath my practice section. And this note card is about the origins of my religion. I'm going to go all the way up here and drop it in my origins section. Hopefully you're getting the idea. Oh, I have one more note card. This is a belief. So that's going to be up here under beliefs and common practices. Okay. I'll go through one more source. This is about the origins of my religion. That's going to be all the way up here in my origins section. This note card is also about origins. I'm going to drag that up to my origins section. And this is about beliefs. So I'm going to drag it up to my beliefs and common practices section. Next source, this is a belief. I'll drag it up to my beliefs and common practices section. You get the idea, right? So you organize them based on what they are about. If they are going to be in the history section, drag it up to the history section, okay? So once you are through with that sorting process, ideally you go through and you see that there are multiple colors underneath each section, okay? Underneath my history and details section, I have a yellow, a green, and a pink. All right, a few yellow, greens, and pinks. That means I have at least 3 sources talking about that topic. That is synthesis, okay? If you recall, synthesis is multiple sources, multiple voices commenting on one topic, okay? I told you to shoot for at least 2 sources per paragraph, and if you have multiple colors, this should support that goal, all right? If you scroll back through and you realize, oh goodness, I only have yellow cards in this section, that is your cue to go find another source to talk about the history and details about the origins of the religion, okay? You do not have to resubmit your cards, but if you want to have synthesized paragraphs, you're going to want to go find another voice, another source to talk about that topic. Okay, so once you have everything organized, if you would like to take the time now, you can go through and start to think about the order you want all of these quotes, paraphrases, and summaries to appear in your sections. But if you want to start to go through that process in your outline, that's an okay thing to do as well. Once you have them all sorted in the sections, you're ready to actually go learn how to outline, which is another video. All right, let me know if you have any questions about organizing your research.